Hi, I'm David Glauser, and these are some of my games. I love games. Would you say I have an obsession of games? Probably. Board games bring families and friends closer together. They also bring a little competition into your home or your apartment. They also make you use your brain, as your brain needs a little exercise as well. I want to show you that by playing games, fun and laughter will increase, and you will become closer to your family and to your friends. My wife and I have been married for over 20 years and have 6 children from the age of 19 down to 6. And one of the biggest benefits that I've noticed from playing games in our family is how well my kids have done in school. I want to show you how playing games can be a great thing for you as well. After I tell you about why I have a passion about games, why I got into them, and show you some of my favorite games, you will see how it is easy for you to gain an obsession of game playing as well. Board games are out there for us to develop relationships and bring people closer together. In the early 2000s, my family and I lived in West Jordan, and we lived in a neighborhood with young families similar as ours. And the way that we got to get to know each other was by playing games. It seemed like everyone in our neighborhood were either Ticket to Ride players or Settlers of Catan players. We were Ticket to Ride players. But every weekend we would set up a table in our backyard and we would play games for hours. And it was through this experience that we got to know our neighbors better and develop great relationships. We've continued this tradition in our new home as we live in Shandy now, and we continue to play games with people in our neighborhood. There's a particular family that we play with about once a month, and as we've got to know them, we've introduced each other to new games. And where my obsession comes in is every time we play a new game with them that they've introduced to us, seems like I've already ordered the game before the game is over, and the game is on its way before we even get home. We're not playing games with this family on a weekend, we're playing games with someone else in our neighborhood. And don't forget that games bring competition and smartness to your family and to your friends. As soon as my kids can read, they're ready to play games. When they were younger, I started them off easy. We'd play Candyland, just a little basic kids game. But I would, of course, would show no mercy because I had to teach them how to play games. And what better way to teach and to learn than by losing, right? Maybe not all of the time, but it's because of this that we had good times, we played games together, and we developed great relationships, and it has continued. And many of our kids' teachers have told us that our kids do really well in math. And we, because of this, it's because of game playing that we think, and because we make them add up their scores and do different things. But because of that, they've done well in tests and different things in math. And if you ask my kids some of their favorite subjects in school, it is math. Weird, right? But I guess having them add up their scores at the end of their games has really paid off. Playing games is fun. You don't really need to go out and buy all these elaborate games, different things. However many games I have, 9 Dominions or however many I have. But you can start off with basic games. You can play Rummy Cube, or you can play the Game of Life. Or games, Bonanza is a fun one, or even kids games like Toss Your Cookies or Splendor. But just go out and have some fun and find some games. Games will definitely games will bring families and friends closer together. You get to know your family a little better, and you turn off the TV. You bring a little competition and smartness into your home. So go out and buy a game or blow the dust off of your game in the closet and get to know your neighbors a little better. Get to know your family a little better. Look how close my family is because we play games. And if we know that our family can be this close, it'll be your family and your friends can be that close as well. So get out there and play some games. Thank you very much.